Deportiva y con swing.
Deportiva y con swing.
La factoría del deporte desde New York para ti. Es una máquina.
Es una máquina
pensada para ti.
pensada para ti. Número uno en las redes, dale like y compartir.
Con informaciones importantes siempre frescas.
Y con entrevistas que te ponen de cabeza.
Lo mejor del deporte lo encontrarás aquí.
Búscale en las redes, dale like y compartir.
Suscríbete,
Ay sí,
infórmate.
ok. Dale a la campana para que te llegue.
There we go. Thank you so very much. Appreciate it.
That's a deep question. Start off tough, but it just means growth. It means
Here we go.
expansion. It
And
means
without the shake.
we're in control of our future, of our destiny, and to be able to put our words to work, our money to work, to see what the impact we can really have is amazing. And it's amazing that it's a full effort. It's a team effort. It's not just the Players Alliance. It's MLB, and we are just excited about the future.
Yeah, you mentioned one of the key words when you said growth. What does the Players Alliance, how does that help grow the game of baseball for future generations?
Well, I mean, over the last 6 months, we've helped thousands of kids already. And the thing is we just want to continue to advance this great game of baseball and education. So, with the hard work of the gentleman, myself, and countless other guys, players who donated their time, I think with that, these young kids seeing here at the draft, they're seeing us together, they're seeing our friendships, they're seeing our relationships, and I think that it's inspiring to them to that, like, look, these guys are superstars or stars in their right minds, had good careers, and they're still good friends, and that passes down and passes along. And we just want to pass our knowledge down to the next generation. We're not, supermen. We just want to pass down our knowledge that was passed down to us.
Yeah, you guys are making a good impact. So last one for me, I'm going to have you look into the camera, and we're just doing congratulations messages to Big Papi. So I'll just have you look in the camera and say, congratulations, Big Papi.
Congratulations, Big Papi. Ya tu sabe. It's going to be a great time for you and your family. Enjoy every moment of it. You earned it. You didn't deserve it. You earned it. Can't hit your way off that island.
That was perfect. Thank you so much. And then we have one more for .com.
Can I ask you a quick follow-up? Just what does it mean to have this inaugural event? What are you hoping to do with this Game Changers party?
It's about awareness. Like just coming here, walking here, seeing this beautiful event and venue, the media attention, the tweets that are going to go out. It's about bringing awareness to the programs that we're trying to do and the initiatives that we're tackling. And it's a beautiful thing. So to be a part of it is great. We have a lot of players now that aren't playing anymore. We got time. We're either golfing or trying to make an impact. So this is a great way for us to give back our knowledge and and our fortune to the game. We've been very blessed by this great game. So it's upon us to pass this game down to the next generation.
Thank you, my friend.
No more talking.
We can. How are you? Do you have a second?
Yes, I
You
do.
got a second?
Absolutely.
Good. I'm
Let's
Jenna
go.
with MLB
Jenna.
Network.
Mosky.
So nice to meet you.
Good to meet you. Okay. Okay, let's do it.
I love the chain.
Thank you so
I love
much.
it.
Thank
Looks
you.
Good. I feel like you outdid my little process.
You know, we try to do a little bit.
You got it. So we'll just keep it short.
Okay.
What does supporting the Players Alliance here tonight mean to you?
Means the world. It means standing on behalf of what they believe is best, and supporting in any way we can. Players Alliance for the players, specifically for the players. So whatever's best for them, that's what we want to see happen.
Yeah, and how does not only an event like tonight, but all of the community service events they do, everything they do throughout the year, how does that grow the game of baseball, especially for younger generations that are going to play?
Well, exposure. Exposure is everything, right? As we're exposing to new demographics, post-pandemic 16-year-olds, are now, we're 13 and a half pre-pandemic, if you will. Now they're getting exposed to a great game, to America's game. You know what I mean? And and sometimes in a way of helping. Sometimes people care when you show that you care for someone. That's what helps them. That's what makes them love it. If I want to help you and I show you I care, you're like, so what do you do? How do I? And you like it. So that's kind of the way.
If you can see it, you can be it.
You can see it, you can be it.
So
Absolutely.
last one from me. I'm going to have you look into the camera. We're doing a compilation of congratulations videos to David Ortiz.
Okay.
So if you could just look in the camera and just say congratulations, Big Poppy.
Okay, all right. Yo, congrats, Big Papa. Congrats, man. Yes, yes.
Thank you.
Easy.
And then one more for, do you need anything for .com?
I think I'm good.
Okay.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, here you go. Okay.
Okay, so first one, what does being a part of the Players Alliance mean to you?
It gives, for me, it's continuing the legacy of baseball. It's paving the way that has already been paving for us by some of the guys ahead of us, and to continue that path and create a newer path for the ones behind us to continue to follow.
And you're a papa of 3 young kids, and so when I talk about growing the game and the next generation, I mean, you're setting that example already at home, but with the Players Alliance, how does that help grow the game for future generations?
I think it's imperative for us to be hands-on. We can give all the monetary donations we want, we can donate all the equipment that we want, but if the community doesn't see us, then it's not like it's there, and it's not as monumental as us coming in person and being, they can see a CC Sabathia, they can see a Curtis Granderson, they can see a Tim Anderson in the community. And not only, we're supernatural to them. So they look at us like, oh my God, that's Tim Anderson. But to see that he talks like them, he looks like them, these kids nowadays, they need to see us to know that baseball is cool as well.
Yeah, just setting the role model, being there already. Last one for me, I'm going to have you look in the camera. We're doing congratulations videos for David Ortiz, so if you could just do a congratulations Big Poppy and a message if you choose, or just congrats Big Poppy.
Congrats Big Poppy, you already know, dog. You always been a real one, man. Keep being who you are and keep paving the way for the youngsters behind you.
Awesome, thank you. And then do .com for anything?
I have one quick follow-up question for you. Just about having an event like this, what is the hope that the Players Alliance has to be able to put on events like this to spread the word about the organization?
We just want to continue. We want to continue striving to reach out to these kids in the community, young black kids, young black and brown kids, boys and girls as well. I think it's imperative for us to be leaders, like the generation before us were leaders to myself. We have to continue that, and we have to give them something to strive for, and be an inspiration for them to follow a dream.
Thank you so much.
Hope it helped. Hope it was a good Father's Day.
So I'll just have you look at me during the interview. Mr. President, what does it mean to you to be a part of the Players Alliance?
It's absolutely amazing. The Players Alliance, although we have the recognition right now, this has been ongoing for several decades prior to. In 2008, we got a chance to meet with now the executive director of the Players Association, Tony Clark, the late great Frank Robinson, and about 30 to 40 other ball players in New York. Dontrell Willis, CeCe, Edwin Jackson, just to name a few. And we're all like, we got to come together. We got to come together. We got to do more in the community to get more opportunities to play. And then life happened. We just didn't get a chance to keep following suit. Now 2020 happens, the pandemic's going, and this thing called Zoom comes in. No one can go anywhere. We're able to get everyone collected, and now we have over 150 plus current and former players putting together all the different things that we've been talking about, have been hearing the older generation talk about, and the new generation coming up saying, I want to see this, I want to see that. It's been excited to get a chance to see it happen.
Yeah, and you were sharing a little bit with me about just the event you had last year in Colorado at this time during All-Star Week, and just the difference that you have tonight. You're on a rooftop in Hollywood, in downtown LA. How special is that for you?
It's amazing because no matter where we go, we always want to make sure we have our input and impact in the communities that look like us. That's the main thing about it. Seeing is believing, and when you get a chance to be around something that looks like you go, I think I can do that. So even when we were in Denver, which has a very small African-American population, we were in 5 Points, which used to be the Harlem of the West. So we got a chance to go out there, get involved with the community there, have a kids camp, and now we're here in LA. We have some of the greatest stars that are from this area coming out, Eric Davis, Darryl Strawberry, just to name a few, and Natasha Watley. We have male, female, Olympic gold medalists, world champions, all-stars. If you need any motivation, this is a great group to look at.
Yeah, and
So the big thing is looking at things that are already happening. You see tonight in today's draft, we had 4 out of the first 5 draft picks were African American. And that's thanks in parts to what MLB has been doing. Programs like EDI, programs like the Hank Aaron organization, and us amplifying it and continuing to keep pushing in that direction. People always say to CeCe, hey, there's not any black kids playing. And CeCe goes, I don't know where they're looking, because everywhere I go, I see a lot of black kids out there. Now we just got to bring more attention to that and continue to make that available for kids that do want to play. And if they want to, they have the opportunity to it. And if you don't want to play, opportunities like this. If you want to be a cameraman, if you want to be in the booth, if you want to be a scout, if you want to be an agent, if you want to be an owner, there are a lot of opportunities in this game that can create a great opportunity for you.
Certainly, a seat for everyone at the table. Last one for me, we are doing videos congratulating David Ortiz. So if you could just look in the camera and just say congratulations, Big Papi, and if you have a message you'd like to say.
What's this congrats for?
Hall of Fame.
Okay, guys, just want to make sure it's the right thing.
Yeah, of course.
So you get a whole bunch on it.
Congratulations.
Right? Big Papi, what's going on? It's the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson. Congratulations. Always fun watching you play. You continue to excel in so many different ways. Enjoy this special day.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. I'm
You're
going
very
to pass you
welcome.
along to .com. Thank you, Curtis.
You're very
really
welcome.
appreciate
Good
it.
to see
Thank
you.
you. You too.
Thomas, have one quick follow-up question. This is what Jenna asked. Obviously, with this being an inaugural game changer celebration, what do you hope an event like this can do to boost the awareness of the Players Alliance and all the work that you're doing around the game?
I think for an event like this, being the Game Changers, with that title, it should be able to boost in so many different ways, because there are individuals that have changed this game in so many different ways. We have individuals that are going to be honored today that have done records that have never been broken before. Eric Davis is the only player in Major League Baseball with 20 home runs and 80 stolen bases in one season. It shows that you can hit for power, you can run, but you can also come back and be a part of your community and be a great humanitarian in the area that you grew up in. And that's what the Game Changers is all about. Honoring those that have come before, honoring those that are currently in it, and honoring those that are coming up. We had 4 African-American ball players drafted in the top 5 today. That's thanks in part to what guys like Darryl Strawberry and Eric Davis have been able to do and set the bar for everybody coming after them.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you. All righty. Enjoy it. I'll see y'all later.
Jenna with MLB Network.
How you doing, Jenna?
Nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you too. Pleasure.
So first things first, what does being a part of the Players Alliance mean to you?
Well, being a part of the Players Alliance and being at this event here tonight, I guess it means a great deal to me because I'm not around baseball at all. So this was the first opportunity for me to come back around and be around players. The reason for coming is because of Southern California. It's home. I'm born and raised here, South Central, LA. Me and Eric Davis, we played on the same Little League team growing up together out in Compton. So it brought back a lot of memories. I thought, you know, if I came back and seen a lot of friends. There's a lot of friends I have out here, so it was real important.
Well, next time we need some of those photos of you and EP playing Little League. How does the Players Alliance continue to grow the game of baseball in your mind?
Well, I think if they continue to step out and bring the recognition of young African-American players that are in the cities that need to learn how to play baseball again. Because when you go back to the 80s, you know, it was really jam-packed, you know, with a lot of African-American players playing in the big leagues. And, you know, hopefully they will see that it's a good game to play. You know, and I think, you know, if we get back to the importance of that, maybe some of those young players in the inner cities get back to playing baseball.
Absolutely, it's the best. So last one for me, I'm going to have you look into the camera. We are putting videos together for David Ortiz. If you could just say congratulations to him, and if you have a message on his Hall of Fame nominee.
Big Papi, Darryl Strawberry, I just want to say congratulations on your Hall of Fame. You deserve it. You played well, even though I don't like Boston. Go New York.
Hey, oh, thank you. So nice to meet you.
You too, you
it
too.
was a pleasure. Do you have anything? So, first thing, what does being a part of the Players Alliance mean to you?
No, it's super special to be a part of this organization. You know, Edwin Jackson being a founder, D. Gordon. I mean, it's just great. You know, it's a brotherhood. You know, we always talk about we always did stuff individually, But now to have us all collectively here, I mean, you see what it turns into. So I'm just proud to be a part of it and sharing this, what we can do for the black community in baseball with my friends.
And a kid from Vallejo, you've gotten to play at every stage of the game, and now here you are giving back. How does the Players Alliance continue to grow the game for future generations?
No, I mean, you hit it right on the nose. Like being able to play at every stage and still having a chance to impact the game, it means a lot. I love this game. I didn't know how much I loved it until I got done playing. But to give, kids in our community an opportunity to play means everything. For me, I thought when I was playing that the kids weren't playing in our community. But that's not true. I've been out on the circuit the last 3 years. We just got to give them the opportunities, and it makes me proud to see that these kids love baseball, and hopefully they can see the Players Alliance and see us and be inspired to play more baseball.
I love that. Thank you so much. I currently live in Concord.
Oh,
so
nice.
We're neighbors. I'm a Sonoma County girl.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So good to see you.
Why did you guys choose them to be your inaugural theme season?
You know what? We wanted to, Okay, one second.
Okay, everyone start right here. You start with me here, right here. Everybody right here. Here we go. Okay, go. One last one right in the middle, guys.
So for us, I think, the basis of this dinner is we wanted to be LA based. Next year in Seattle, we want to honor, Seattle legends. So for me, the first person that came to mind with LA legends was Darryl Strawberry. Secondly, for my generation was, Eric Davis. Me and Curtis are really close with Natasha Watley and know the impact that she's had and being from this area. And obviously Mookie Betts, being, super Mookie. So it was easy to pick these honorees, and, hopefully we can just keep it, local and have these people honored in the places where they made a big impact.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Appreciate it. I'm with MLB.com. I just have a quick follow-up question for you. Obviously, this event, CC was just saying that the whole point is to have local honorees to recognize their impact in the game. What does it mean to you to be one of their inaugural honorees?
Well, I think the impact that we had in the game in the 80s was phenomenal, for power and speed and being able to do it all, and, coming out of Los Angeles, California, and playing together, growing up playing together. It's such a great honor, to be recognized for that. I think a lot of times some players, don't remember the guys that played, that opened the door. See, other players opened the door for me to come to the big leagues play. So we had a chance to be able to open the door for the younger players, to come behind us and be able to play. So it's all about opportunities, making the best opportunities that we had, coming out of Southern California. And we did it well, and I'm very proud of myself and very proud of Eric Davis.
Great. Thank you so much.
All right.
I appreciate
Thank you.
it.
All right, you got it.
Good, great, excellent.
So first and foremost, Tony, what does being a part of the Players Alliance and supporting them mean to you?
I'm just passionate about what the Players Alliance is all about, and that's helping young people be all that they can be, specifically African American young people. And so I'm thrilled to be able to be a part of this celebration and then supporting them in any way that I can at Major League Baseball. The commissioner has really given us the charge to be proactive in supporting the Players Alliance, and CC and Curtis and EJ, what they're doing. It's outstanding, and the whole host of former players and current players. So we're excited to be a part of the Players Alliance and what they're trying to do.
Yeah, and I know just with what you do day in and day out, you already have your boots on the ground and growing the game. But when it comes to the Players Alliance, how does an alliance like this continue to grow the game of baseball?
we all have to work together. I mean, the Alliance is one arm of what we're trying to accomplish. Major League Baseball obviously is one arm of what we're trying to accomplish. The Players Union, MLBPA, is one arm. But we all have to work together to accomplish the goals that we're trying to achieve. And if you look at draft night tonight, I think that's a telltale of what we're trying to accomplish and it coming into fruition. So excited about what we're doing, and you know, we're passionate, and I know the entire group is passionate, and so we're looking forward to just working together.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
All right.
Follow-up question for you, Tony. Just piggybacking on that, I wanted to ask the guys before they gave MLB a lot of credit for being a part of this growth in the game. How much more do you hope the league will be able to do to boost representation in the game?
I mean, we have to continue to keep pushing. You know, I think we're just scratching the surface of what we can be, what we should be. There's a lot of work that's being done behind the scenes. And like I was talking about earlier, it takes us all as a collective group to work together in order for us to accomplish our goals. We want to get the numbers at the major league level back to where we think it should be. You know, that's north of 10% at least. And, you know, tonight, you know, draft night in the first round, you know, we saw a glimpse of that. And we have development programs and working with the Alliance and with the MLBPA. We have programs in place that should boost those numbers going forward. So I think we're just scratching the surface.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
They said that they were going to honor me tonight, and I think I was more blown away, surprised, shocked, and just really appreciative of the recognition. Yes. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much.
We've been going, I've been here 4.5 days. We started early with some really good community activations and just mostly seeing the Players Alliance really start to form. And, with all the work that we've been doing in the last 1.5 years with MLB and working with the Players Alliance, but seeing this kind of come to a moment and thinking about all the great work that we're going to do in the future and reaching out to not only underserved communities, but a lot of young kids that should be playing baseball. And we got to bring it to them. And the Players Alliance just provides a level of credibility within those communities. And I'm so excited about the partnership.
Yeah, and tonight we're celebrating.
Yes.
What does supporting and being a part of the Players Alliance mean to you?
Well, I know Darryl and Eric Davis very well. I met Natasha Watley about, 7 or 8 years ago when she was still playing softball, and I was trying to get her to come work with Tony here at MLB, and now that all of that is really being recognized for work. Greatness happens when nobody's looking, and the impact that Darryl and Eric have with communities and kids in Los Angeles in this area, I think the timing's perfect for the acknowledgement, and I'm looking forward to them being impactful down the road, and baseball working with with them, and because we have to speak to the lived experience of everybody. Right, it's not just one group talking and trying to promote or market the game. That's how we're going to get the best and brightest and broadest group of athletes playing our sport.
Yeah, and it's really all hands on deck. But as we continue to grow the game, especially with the community events that the Players Alliance puts on, what's the best thing for you that the Players Alliance is bringing to grow the game?
Well, I oversee all of our diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives at MLB. So, just the authenticity, the credibility, the playing experience, the human lived experience of the members of the Players Alliance, we can unite and join and be impactful in ways that we really never could before. We've had many stakeholders in the African American community working for the Office of the Commissioner and our 30 clubs, but this takes it just to a whole new level. And the input, the ideology, understanding how we communicate, how we relate, all the way around. It's just, to me, we just got smarter, we got better, and we're going to see results soon.
Thank you so much.
You covered it.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
Thank
It was
you.
so nice to
Nice to see
officially meet
you.
you.
Okay, anytime.
Thank you so much.
Sorry about this.
Oh my gosh, right? Listen, man after my own heart, learned everything I know from the guy. He got his looks from me though, right?
You guys don't believe that, do you? No chance.
So good to see you, man.
Great seeing you. I've known this man for, so what, 10 years old?
Since we were 10 years old. My dad was playing for the Cubs. His father was playing for the Sox. We go way back. Yeah, so we've known each other since we were kids. Played together in Baltimore and again in Texas. Great stuff. Really quick story. So I'm a free agent in 2006 in Texas. Jerry gets traded to Texas. My last year there, I forgot, were you in Milwaukee before you got traded there?
I think with Orioles, I think.
So he gets traded from the Orioles to Texas. My little boy absolutely loves him. My little boy, he's probably like 9 or 10 at the time, and he says, Dad, so we're a free agent. He's like, wherever we go, can we bring Jerry Harrison Jr. with us?
Forget about my career.
I said, oh no. I was like, baby, he's got a family. He's probably going to stay there in Texas, but he's always going to be with us. He's a great friend of ours. We'll see him during the off season. Unbelievable, man. Yeah.
I'm going to give you the mic back.
Well, I was actually thinking, I'll take the cocktail, and you stay the mic, and I'll go have fun.
I don't want to take your job.
Oh, okay.
You do an incredible job. I just wanted to say hi to him.
I'm so glad you did.
You're an incredible personality. Obviously, you do a great job. Right back to you.
Thank you so much. All right, I just got 2 quick ones now, so we'll have you stand right there. How
sure.
fun was that, though?
Oh my gosh, blast, right?
I love that. I love that too. Like one of my favorite parts is like being able to see you guys have like your friends and family reunion. It's such like a special event.
Listen, they call this sport like a generational sport, right? You learn it from your, listen, if you're Jimmy Rollins, you learn it from your mom. I learned it from my father, but it really is a family sport and a generational sport. It's great to get here and obviously support the Players Alliance and their community initiatives. It's just unbelievable event, but also a great opportunity to catch up with all the guys in my hometown. It's a beautiful event here, great support.
So we'll do 2 serious questions. So the first one, what does it mean to you just to be a part of the Players Alliance and being able to support and celebrate it here tonight?
Yeah, when I think about the Players Alliance, I think about generations past, right? Like we're at a point where there's such great communication and willingness from all sides to grow the sport, right? And to create opportunities for this generation that comes after us. My father played during the 70s and the 80s, and those guys were so instrumental in my career, teaching me lessons and helping me get to the point where I am now. I'm not in this position without them. And so not only does it feel good to take these lessons that I've learned from my father learned these lessons from Willie Mays and Hank Aaron. And so to be here today for the All-Star weekend, the draft was today. I got an opportunity to talk to some of these young guys, young players who played in the Dream Series. Major League Baseball youth development has been so instrumental in their careers. And it's just, it's beautiful to see everyone here together at the same time. Usually we're doing it, piece to piece, and, I'm hitting in, dropping in on the Dream Series in Florida, but to see everybody here in LA and have an opportunity to be together and celebrate it's pretty special.
Yeah, and now that we're a little bit post-pandemic, we can finally celebrate all
Yeah,
together.
absolutely. Great to get out, right? Isn't it great to be out?
It's the best part.
Yeah.
With the Players Alliance, in your own words, how does it continue to grow the game for future generations?
Creating opportunities, communication, resources, and having the common goal. It's pretty simple for me, right? Passing these lessons along, creating opportunities for the men and women that are coming up after us.
Yeah. I have one last one for you. I'm going to have you look in the camera. We're doing congratulations to David Ortiz on his Hall of Fame nod. If you could just say congrats, Big Papi, and any message you'd like to share.
Yep. Big Papi, the rock star of our sport, man. Congratulations. Well earned, legendary career. Wishing you nothing but the best. So proud of you, man.
Thank you so much. It was such a pleasure to finally meet you. Thank you.
Pleasure to meet you. I'll see you down the road.
Yes.
questions. And plus, like, we have to get the soup.
Okay.
It's rocking tonight. It's rocking. And we'll cut off the cocktail.
Thank
How about that? Let me know when you're ready. Yeah. Yep. Do you want to flag him down? Okay. What does being a part of the Players Alliance mean to you to be able to support them all here tonight?
It is an incredible organization. They do a tremendous work to make sure that our younger generation has a future. We have so many young players coming up. You know, I think 4 of the top 5 picks were black players, which is incredible. But what Players Alliance has done the last couple of years really speaks volumes of the importance of giving back to the community. And I'm so proud that the guys that I know that started this do a tremendous work, and it's only going to get better.
Yeah, and you talked, earlier when we talked just about the family atmosphere that baseball is and how it is a generational sport. How does the Players Alliance continue to grow the game for future generations?
Well, I think the biggest thing is making sure kids know that they can see somebody on TV that's just like them. I think that's what they're trying to do, making sure that everybody has a voice, everybody has opportunities, and Players Alliance has done just that. Whether getting into the cities, talking to young kids, and making sure that they know that there are people out there that played this game that have that opportunity, as far as making sure you have that opportunity. Tim Anderson does a great job. I know Curtis Granderson just retired. He does an incredible job. So many players have done a great job of making sure that the younger generation knows that they not only have a future, but they have a bright future.
Yeah. And last one, if you could just do a congratulations video to David Ortiz, you can say congrats Big Papi and any special message you'd like to say.
Congrats, Big Papi. I remember you as Dave Ortiz of the Minnesota Twins, but when you got to Boston, you became Big Papi. Congrats on your Hall of Fame career. Love you, brother.
Love it. Thank you so much.
When they started this, the country was in turmoil. There's a lot of things that was going on, and for them to come together to create an alliance in order to speak for the blacks is really huge for us right now.
Yeah, and you have been at every stage at the game of baseball, and now here we are being able to support the Players Alliance, but also give back. How does the Alliance continue to grow the game of baseball for future generations?
Well, we have to be heard, and the only how you can do that is get down in the trenches and let them know that we're here to stay. And you have to water the seeds. You can't just let them dry out, and that's what we're going to do, is water the seeds, and then you get more and more players, and that's when everybody's going to be doing what we're supposed to do.
I love that. Everyone has a seat at the table. Yes. Last one for me. We're doing congratulations videos for David Ortiz, Big Papi. If you could just say congrats, Big Papi, and any special message you'd like to say.
Congratulations, Big Papi. Love you, bro. All right.
Perfect. I can ask you one.
It was part of my heritage, and growing up, I was always taught it's better to give than receive. And knowing the history of baseball in this city, Fremont High School, it was 19 of us, so I saw Willie Crawford and Danny Ford and Bobby Tolan and Chet Lemon. So that was part of what we were created to do, was make sure that we made a presence and make sure that we gave back the way those guys did. Okay?
And the Alliance goals are really aligned. It's all about making sure that we have a very diverse group of young people engaging with our game. And the best way to get young people engaged with the game is former players and players. So, you know, they're a perfect fit for us.
Yeah, and we're celebrating tonight, but it always is all hands on deck. How does the Players Alliance help to continue to grow the game of baseball?
I think, you know, when you do a development event, we think we run great events, but when you have players present, it's a different kind of event. Makes it better exponentially, and that's where they add tremendous value for us. All right, thanks.
There's so many people here, and what's really important when you're trying to grow the game is showing up. Can you talk about the importance of having people be present, be engaged, and be involved with this work?
Yeah, it's really important. You know, the All-Star game for us is like the Super Bowl. It's our biggest event. We plan all year for it. And one of the great things the Players Alliance has added is it's attracted additional people to the game, additional events, engaging with our activities here. Really important.
Thank you so much. Appreciate your time, Rob.
So just a few questions about the Players Alliance, but first and foremost, what does it mean to you to be able to be here and support and celebrate the Players Alliance?
Oh, well, it's super important. I mean, I think that for the whole world, if not our country, we really need to make sure everybody is included, respected, and taken care of. And that's what these guys are trying to do. And we just, if we can help them in any way at all, it's super important.
Yeah, and how does the Alliance, in your mind, continue to grow the game of baseball?
Oh, well, it's crazy important that, you know, they're really reaching out to people that have been left out and bringing them in and showing them how much fun they can have and how they belong. It's really what's great about baseball. Anybody can play baseball. You don't have to be 300 pounds.
And I would be remiss if I didn't ask you a question of how special it is to have this year's All-Star game at Dodger Stadium here in LA.
Yeah,
how surreal is this?
We're super excited about it. It's been forever. And, you know, this is the city of champions, and we really, really are happy to have them back.
Love that. Well, thank you so much. And it was an absolute pleasure.
Yes, sir. Does that sound like a plan? Now, the people beside me started talking when I started talking about money. A day in my life. Thank you. As I said, I have never played baseball a day in my life. But baseball is very important to me. It's important to me because it's important to my grandfather who played in the Negro League. It's important to my father. It's important to my uncles who all loved this game, played this game. And more importantly, it's important to the men I have the privilege of working for every day. They work hard for this mission, and we've carved out this moment for you to join us in supporting this mission.
Güey, quiero que te habla sujeto Coro 24 en la casa. Quiero que siga apoyando la máquina deportiva, la gente que te activa con todo. Guay.